Good morning, Lynn. This is Don Mixon. I was jury chairman at Summerfest. Thank you for entering print competition. That's how we get better as we go down through our journey in photography. I've been given the privilege to critique your image. Um, LilyBelle, your hair is golden brown. So once again, it scored a 77, a little short of the merit category, but we can look at the 12 elements of a merit print. This is how images are judged. This is also how they're critiqued. We can look at them to see how we could improve the score if this image is good enough to be re-entered, or if we need to look at a different image. So let's take a look at your image. First of all, on 12 elements, impact, I'd get high marks on this. When it rolls around, I smile. The name helps. The horse does have the golden brown, so I'd give it high marks on the impact. Creativity the same way. I mean, it's not just a static portrait of a horse. I do sort of like the pose that you have to go, and that would be subjective. Some judges may not like that the horse is turned around and a little bitty killywampus. I think it is. Composition, it's a little bit off here. You do have it on the right hand side, which is good. The horse is looking back, but it's not really in the quadrant of the rule of thirds. The PowerPoint position would be a little bit more down here. So to do that, we would need to add a little bit more sky up here. We'll do that. Center of interest. Now this is where I think some judges probably took off a little bit as well. Because the horse is their subject of interest, this tree that the horse is almost looking at is almost distracting. So the tree becomes the almost the center of interest as well. So I think that is just a distracting part of it. So lighting wise, it's decent. We have a technique on here that resembles a painter look. It looks like it's a bright daytime type of image. Many times it might look more dramatic if it was a little late evening or early morning to give us that, other than this bright daytime look as far as lighting. Subject matter, once again, is the horse is absolutely beautiful. This tree is a little distracting. Color balance, I think the tonality is great here. Technical excellence, I think this is where there's a little bit of a challenge as well. And this is what I'm saying. So here in the foreground, we have the weeds here. Some of them are tack sharp. Some of them have been smudged right here. This is in front, so this is not sharp, but one right behind it is tack sharp, and then right behind here, the fence is way soft, but yet we have weeds that are back close to the fence that are tack sharp. The tree is obviously soft, but it gives you an illusion of depth of field. But yet, quite honestly, it's a little bit distracting because it's still so bright that our horses are subject. So, from this standpoint, technical excellence, I think it falls short just a little bit. Your technique, it appears to, I like sort of the painterly type look. I think this is a nice technique. Storytelling wise, your hair is golden brown. It is golden brown. I mean, I like that part of it. So at the end of the day, it just comes down to does the judge like the pose of the horse? Some people will, some people won't. Does the judge like the composition or the conflict with this tree in here? So, do you have another pose where the horse is a little more statuette, a little more, with the head rolled around to the front, a little more posed, broad profile wise? If so, I think you could easily do something with that. I love the background, the mountains, and the scenario of where the horse is at. It's just the conflict of the tree and the posing and the things that I think kept this image from getting into the next level. But hey, it's a beautiful image. If I was the owner of the horse, I'd want a big one of these hanging on my wall. I think it's great to hang on the wall. I think it falls just a little short in competition based on these 12 elements. So once again, thank you for entering. I hope you continue to come to other TPPA events. Hope you can join us at Texas School next year, April 28th. First day of registration is January the 3rd. So once again, thank you for entering, and I hope to see you next year at Summerfest. Have a good day.